Hi Pisces, oh my gosh, you guys know I love my Pisces. Welcome back to Love from a Leo. I am Tay, otherwise known as Love from a Leo, and today's video is your April Tarot General Monthly Reading. That was a mouthful. So I was sitting with you guys' energy as I always do with each zodiac sign before I start, and the message that I got for you all, you're going to be experiencing the desire to communicate. You may even be experiencing the desire to learn more, like whether it's formal education or informal. You are wanting to express your ideas, you want them to be heard, and I think this is going to be all about communication for you, but also intelligence. So this is going to be really cool, Pisces. I'm so excited to see what's going on for you guys in April. I do want to let you guys know the crystals that I'm using. So I am using in this video gold kyanites, which is just regular black kyanite with gold stuff on it. Pyrites, which I have a video on. Check the description for the link. Citrine, one of my favorite crystals. And then malachites, okay? Which I am planning on making a video on soon. Please let me know if you have any crystals that you would want me to make a video on, and I'll be happy to do that for you, okay? Let's get started and see what's going on for you in the beginning of your April. All right, so the surrounding energy that we're having in the beginning of your April, we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. So you are not feeling isolated anymore in a journey that you are partaking. I think that you are seeing that you can get out of a situation, and this is probably a situation a road that you have gone down before. It looks like things are starting to stabilize themselves, and you are starting to see like happiness, whether it's in your domestic life or in your emotional settings. Okay, a rebirth in all of this. Ooh, I like that. The beginning of your April right off the bat. So we're starting off with the Seven of Wands. So you're facing your obstacles. You're facing your demons, so to speak. You're facing the things that used to keep you down. What are the obstacles and demons that Pisces has been facing of late? What are they facing? It's yourself, Pisces. It's your psyche. It's that inner voice in your head, your consciousness. You've been fighting. You've been feeling like you can't win with it, right? But now, starting off in the beginning of your April, you are definitely feeling like a transformation. You're feeling the end of a cycle that you were not happy about. You're able to trust. You're feeling more optimistic about the future that you hold emotionally. Awesome, 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 awesome. Now, moving on, we do see the Eight of Cups here. So you have walked away from something as well. And so maybe that's why you are able to conquer your fears, because you face them and you know what you need to do. And now you're able to successfully walk away from these fears and these demons without feeling afraid, or being able to walk tall while you do this. What were we leaving behind? It could have been a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. You left behind a creative endeavor. You maybe left behind something that took a lot of guts and action, passion-fueled interaction with someone, good or bad. Passion doesn't have to always be good. Could have involved a Leo, maybe an Aries, or just someone that you felt protected by at one point, but they weren't healthy for you. We also have the Justice card in reverse. So what this card is telling me is that you left a situation that wasn't fair. Either you felt it was unfair because you didn't have the power, or you were using your power too forcefully. This also could mean that things are unbalanced in your life and you may swing from one extreme to the next. So we have to see what that means for you. Let's just go ahead and see what's unbalanced in your life. What was unbalanced? That Eight of Swords situation in reverse. So you feeling trapped, or you have the feeling of being trapped, but you could leave it. You could leave whatever that situation was, but you just weren't choosing to. It was maybe a toxic situation emotionally. Could have involved an Aries or a fire sign, or just someone that's younger than you. Or maybe you were also being the student in the situation, and because you were not experienced in this lifestyle or experienced in this endeavor, it's like you needed to move forward, but because of all the stuff that went down, you didn't even have the resources at a certain point. You didn't have the knowledge that you may have had now, or you still need knowledge in order to move away from something. I do think that you've taken the steps to do so, to walk away from the situation, but it's like it's still unbalanced. Or you may go back to this person because you're not balanced yet. Let's just get some advice for this beginning of April. Death. We got the Scorpio card. You need to end the situation, okay? I think you'll see more success if you leave the situation completely, but I think you're still having doubts on if you should stay or if you should go. You have reached a point where you've learned what you needed to learn to know that you need to leave, but it's about, are you going to leave? Are you going to leave the situation alone? Or are you still going to be the student and the rookie and make the wrong choice? It's kind of up to you at this point. Now let's go to the middle of your April, okay, Pisces? Middle of April for Pisces. Bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Swords in reverse. So you're not thinking about what you need to do anymore. You're putting your plan into action. Three of Wands behind that, you're ready to show the world what you're made of. You're ready to show the world what you've learned and how you can express this. Nine of Cups in reverse, you're not comfortable with just being complacent. You're not comfortable with just sitting there to yourself. You're ready to make moves. And then we have the Hermit card here in reverse. You're ready to socialize, ready to get out there. You found the answers that you need. Some of you may need to take a little bit of time to meditate to yourself, but I think for the most part, a lot of you are at this point where you're ready to start socializing and getting back out there and using your connections and communicating how you feel, and you're ready to be heard. You're ready to be heard. Nine of Swords. So in the middle of April, you are having lots of different thoughts, you know. What are we constantly thinking about? This love situation, or maybe a Gemini for some of you. You're constantly thinking about this, and it could involve a Gemini. I think you're not thinking about the bad things though. I think you're kind of looking at the good, and so now it's making you weigh out the options of, should I stay or should I go? Should I, you're prioritizing your life at this point, and you're trying to figure out what's going to provide balance for you. You're trying to figure out what do you want? What do you truly want for yourself? Now we have the Three of Cups in reverse, so this could be some type of third-party situation or a love triangle, but I think for a lot of you, it's also like you're not able to connect. You want to lose connection with this person, but you're still having this back and forth, back and forth. We do have the Will card here, so things are going to start turning, right? There's going to be a change of events that you don't really know what is going to happen, but I can tell you it's going to happen in the middle of your April. What's going to be changing for Pisces? All right, so you probably have a jump in your money, so like good time of fortune financially. You could also be having more resources at your disposal, which is always a good thing. The only thing I would say is be careful, because with this Two of Cups in reverse, once you have like this boost in finances, this person could come in or you may think you're stable now, so it's like, oh, now I can be around them again. But with the Queen of Cups in reverse, I don't think that's what you need to do. And I think you'll know that you don't need to do that, but it's like all of your emotions come back and you're like, let's just go have fun or something. You know what I'm saying? Like you kind of go off the rail and you go back to this person because you want to have fun with them, or you want to spend money on them or something. It's like you want to do something. But Queen of Cups in reverse is saying that's not what your intuition wants to guide you towards. Your emotional intelligence is saying no to that. And it's saying don't go back. Don't go back. Magician's card. You have the tools that you need to make things happen. Use them correctly. Use them correctly. That's what that card says. Now let's give some more advice for the middle of your April. So we have the Lovers card. Again, we have Gemini popping up here. So in regards to this Gemini, if you are dealing with one, or even if you're not, this card is saying you really need to make sure that you understand that partnership is going to be of the essence during this time where you're making a big decision in your partnership. But you need to understand that in order to make the right decision, you're going to kind of have to separate yourself, whether it's mentally, like if you're not breaking up with this person or you are breaking up with this person, you need to kind of have a moment of separatedness. Is that a word? Individuality. You need to go kind of towards yourself. Like don't be so merged together with this other person's feelings and emotions that you can't make a wise decision for yourself. So that's going to be very important. Let's see if you guys should stay together, because I think for some of you, you may have to break up. Should they stay together? It's saying that not right now. It's saying like maybe in the future, or just no for some of you. It is saying you need to put your thoughts that you've been having into action, because this romance is like, there's romance here, but it's not a mature one. It's like short-lived, you know? And it could be based on material instead of real love. For some of you, it could even be like a calculated situation where someone's being with you for what they want. And I think it's because whoever this person is, if it's involving an earth sign, then they're showing up heavy here. But if it's not, then it's just saying like someone here has a lot of knowledge when it comes to finances and, you know, their possessions and having things together. And they work hard for what they have, but there's someone who's trying to infiltrate that, and they're not trustworthy. So be careful, okay? Now let's see what the cards say for you guys breaking up. Should you guys break up? So it's saying that there's a better chance of success if you guys break up. It's not guaranteed, but it is a yes for breaking up. It's because you need to get back to the basics of yourself. I feel like there is, that betrayal. There will be betrayal, I feel like, if you don't leave. Because I feel like someone's trying to get the best of you without putting in the work. You know, like they're doing some like risky behavior, maybe sneaking around, having ulterior motives. There could be an air sign and a earth sign type of situation. Maybe it's your moon signs. If you leave, you'll probably have more financial success. And then logically, it's like the better thing to do. And you'll be able to have fun. You'll be able to find the person that you're actually supposed to marry. And then Ace of Swords here. You have a clear understanding of who this fire sign could be. If you have a fire sign you're dealing with, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, you know you need to leave them. You know you need to. But you're not trusting your intuition. There could also be an Aries coming up here, an X. You need to decide what's good for you and what needs to go away. Yeah. So the decision's up to you. It also depends on, you know, what's going on in your relationship. If you need more clarification and you want a definite yes or no, should you leave or should you stay, email me at lovefromaleo@gmail.com, okay? Now let's get to the end of your April. End of April for Pisces. All right, so we have the Four of Wands in reverse, okay? So this is not a good time or not a fun time for whatever type of marital abundance that you're looking for, whatever type of happy home life. It's not a happy home life right now. And the reason why I'm saying that is because we have the Emperor card here in reverse. So someone is using their authority in a really disgusting way. They're being very dogmatic. They're being too controlling. Who is it that's doing this? Who's being too controlling? All right, we got 3 cards, so let's see what the energies are pulling for. So one of them that we have is Cancer. So for some of you, it's a Cancer that's doing this. It could be an Aquarius for some of you. And then we have a Gemini. So Gemini, Aquarius, or Cancer, that's the biggest energy that's being pulled for. They're being very manipulative. We got the Capricorn card in reverse. So it's someone that's toxic for you. Could be a boss for some of you as well. Could be someone that is from your past or they've been in your life for a long time, or an ex for some of you. So be careful because they're showing up here. 10 of Wands. You have a lot on your plate. You have a lot of responsibilities. So this could be someone that you have to take care of or you feel like you have to take care of. What are the responsibilities evolving around? You're overwhelmed, and this is why you are kind of having a hard time being happy. You're overwhelmed by these issues. And it could be someone, this person could be someone in your family. Someone that you see every day. Someone that you kind of despise at times. It's someone who's manipulative. Definitely. Someone that uses your word against you, throws things back in your face. they cut you with their words and they don't even realize that they're doing it. Why is Pisces still dealing with this person? Two of Wands in reverse. You're dealing with this person maybe because you feel like you can rely on them, but from what I'm seeing, they're not a reliable person. I think they're using you to some extent. They're taking your kindness for weakness with the King of Cups here. You guys argue a lot. You guys have a lot of like competitive nature as far as like how you communicate, what you express. So what's the advice? What does Pisces need to do about this person in their life? I do think it's someone that's in your family or in your home. So you need to find the balance with this person. With this person, you need to find the problem, identify it, and try to solve it. You also need to figure out how they are letting you down and disappointing you, and then make the decision of, are you going to stay and keep that, or are you going to walk away from it because it's not worth it. I also feel like you need to find your strength and find your inner leadership and speak up if you have to. Communicate how you feel. What you feel and what you're thinking, you have the right to have that be heard. But are you going to allow them to hear what you're saying? You need to communicate what you're saying, but also make sure they're receiving it the way that you want them to. Okay? Yeah, Three of Swords in reverse. Don't allow them to make you feel less than them. Okay? All right, Pisces. This is a lot going on. You can handle it, though. You have to speak up. You're going to have to speak up, though, okay? Try to find as much information as you can on these situations before you speak, but also be ready to speak when the time comes, because it's going to be time for you to kind of stand up for yourself in certain ways. I definitely see that. Alrighty, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I definitely appreciate it. If you need confirmation or whatever on these readings, you can always email me at lovefromaleo@gmail.com, or you can message me on Instagram at atela_amor. And you can also kind of figure out what's going on in different parts of your life. So if it's love-related, work-related, or something to do with anything, whether it's the past or the present or what's coming in the future, I'm here for you. So check the description box for the crystals that I mentioned before. If you like to see, more crystal videos, just let me know what you're looking for and I can make a video on that. Also, if you would like to leave a donation, I appreciate all of them greatly. I have the link in the description box as well. And last but not least, if you would just like to help me out and show me that you're watching, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and yeah, let me know that you're watching, okay? I really appreciate it. I'm Love from a Leo. If I'm not your favorite Leo, one day I will be. And until next time, my beautiful Pisces, I will see you very soon. Bye.